Recording. There we go, my friends. All right, welcome to Chair Fit. Let's warm it up. I know it seems so quiet with all that music. So hopefully, as I said, Rochelle's checking in to getting some kind of copyright-free music that we can use on the days that we're recording, because it's just so much more fun with the music. All right, let's reach it up and over, up and over. Welcome, Lindsay. Right there, stretching through the rib cage. You got it. So we have about, I think it's about 6 minutes of cardio, 6 minutes of strength today. Everything's 1 minute move. So it's nice and easy to keep track of. Let's take that into the twist and reach, twist and reach. You got it right there. Sit, stand, your choice. And then our Tuesday Chair Fit, I am just kind of keeping that announcement. It is box and blast style. So you can 100% do that standing, or again, I mostly use the chair because I want to keep with the authenticity of kind of using a chair. Let's bring an elbow in. But just like this class or that class, you do not have to use a chair, right? But I'm telling you, even if you don't need a chair, the workout is different when you use the chair. You're going to get as much work in, and you're going to use some muscles that you don't use if you're standing. So I like people to know that chair really uses some different muscle groups. All right, let's take a little bit of kind of kick back just so we get used to moving around in our chair. And then we'll get going into our official moves. 6 minutes of cardio, 6 minutes of strength. Welcome, Anne-Marie. Welcome, Lindsay. Again, those of you coming in, no music today because I do need a recording and we keep getting booted because I have good music in here. All right, my friends, bring it into your march. Right there. Now, if you would like to hold some light weights for the cardio portion, you can. I wouldn't go above 5 pounds max. I use 2 pounds. And then you'll have that option on the strength portion to go a little heavier if you would like. Anytime you can put these weights down. All right, 10 seconds. We're going to come into our first official move. We're going to punch those arms front as we heel dig our heels out front in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go right here. Nice. So weights are optional on this portion. Again, you don't want them to be very heavy because we're moving quickly. We're bringing our heart rate up. You got it. Welcome, Evelyn. Punch out, punch out, punch out. Oh, yeah. You will feel, even just holding 2 pound weights, those shoulders really start to move, start to work on this move. So you could always alternate it as well. You can go opposite arm, opposite leg right there. Take that alternating if you choose. Welcome, Blair. All right, my friends, 20 seconds to go right here. Move number 2 is coming up. Heart rate is rising. We're going to go into punch low, punch high, that cross body, kind of lunging out to the side. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. And you can start to get your boogie on, right? I would sing for you, but then you would all leave. So you just got to create your own music today. And we will have a new recording up because it's been a while. I recorded Tuesday, the box and blast style, but it got booted from all the awesome music. You got it, my friends. So we do normally play some fun music in here. We're going to go into some back kicks next. You got about 20 seconds here. We're going to turn to the right side and we're going to kind of kick tap our left leg for 30 seconds. And then we'll take that through and switch sides. You got it right here. 8 seconds to go. When I start talking, I mess up my punching. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Kick, tap, kick, tap. And then you can really take that little arm in it as well. Kick and tap, kick and tap. So get those little back kicks in there. Awesome. Looks great, Helen. You got it, Fran. Coach Lindsay B in the house. Nice. This is our 6-month challenge class of the week. So some of you might be here because of that. You got it right here. Come on. Come on. We're going to switch sides in 2 and one, swing it around, other side, kick and tap, kick and tap, kick and tap. Those heart rates are up. We got it. And move, reach. Nice. Hang on. We're going into that kick up our heels and run. Coming up, working our hamstrings a little more. 2 moves in a row, 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1 right here. Come on. So this is that one. I always feel like I'm running through waist deep water. Now you're just kind of kicking up your heels, making a nice splash. Yeah, we're building even more into cardio these next few moves. Take that cardio a little bit higher as we move, a little bit bigger, really pumping our arms, kicking up our feet, kicking up our heels. Yeah. So we got about a couple of you doing this standing, a couple of you in a chair, right? It all works. You got it, Indy. Awesome, Lindy. Hang on, 15 seconds right here. Pound it through, pound it through. We're going into knee pulls, right leg and left leg. Doesn't matter what you do first, whichever one feels most natural to you. In 3, 2, and 1 right here. Come on, pull, pull, pull. 30 seconds one side, 30 seconds the other. Keep it going. I gotta turn my fan on. Whew. You are getting up there, Fran. I can see those of you who are in the my zones, hitting that yellow. You are super close to yellow, Helen. You got it. I'm about to break into green. Great. Awesome class. Some of us are sitting, some of us are standing. We are all working. Come on, right here, 4 seconds. We're gonna switch knees, 2 and 1. Let's go, other side. One more cardio move coming up after this. We'll switch into some strength. Full body workout. Come on. You got it. So our final move coming up is our jumping jack. I will show you some variations. If you're standing, you can take that low impact or high. If you're seated, you can take a crazy jack, which is what I think of kind of a high impact version. So here's kind of middle of the road jumping jack. If you're standing, you can take your arms to the side. I like to take them here in front if I'm seated. I can single side it. I can crazy jack it, my friends. Kick those legs up, let's go. You gotta work those abs on these crazy jacks. Now I'm gonna tell you, I can't do these for a full minute. So I go until my body's really burning, and then I bring it back down for a few. And then when I feel like I can do a few more, I go again, right? You got it. 25 seconds to go. Right here, we'll be switching into strength. Come on, come on. That's all the crazy I got in me today. Keep moving. You've got 12 seconds. Now you can grab weights. You can keep the same size weight you have. You can go heavier weights. We're going to slow things down. Focus a little bit more on strength. Here we go. So if you're switching weights, you can do that right here. We're going to show our muscle arms. We're going to tap under a knee and tap under the other knee and squeeze and squeeze. I might have to go back to my lighter weights a little bit. Keep it going, keep it going. My arms are like, they've had enough this week. Squeeze, show me your muscles, right? So this is your bodybuilding contest pose, right? Where they go, oh, yeah, we got it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Now, do you have to lift your leg up? No. Squeeze, 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 right? So if lifting that leg is an issue, don't lift it. We got it right here. We're gonna go into that inner thigh work, tapping our inner ankle in front. Arms are gonna come goalpost in 3, 2, 1. Goalpost arms, tap, tap, tap. Again, any issues with the legs, tap, tap, tap. If up here bothers your arms, you can keep your arms lower. I can tap here. Right? Focusing more on the lower body, less on the arms. I could be doing just legs. That's what's great. I can really reach straight arms if I want more. So all these different options, bent arms, straight arms, low arms, no legs, right? Only legs. You got it, my friends. Awesome, Evelyn. I know you're with us, Anne-Marie, Blair. Come on, 15 seconds right here. We're going into some bicep curling. Give our lower body a little bit of a rest. Really work our biceps. We're gonna do a double, kind of a double extension. So here we go, we're gonna curl halfway. We're gonna push front, pull in, open, push out, pull in, and close. So half lift, serve the tray, open, serve 2 trays to the side, come in, release, you got it right there. In, open. So a double serve and a release. Serve front, serve side, release. Be sure to come in before you release, right? So we come out, in, close it, and down. You got it right there. Takes a little bit of brain work. We gotta work, I gotta think. When I start talking, I get a little confused, which always makes me think. So I like to watch Grey's Anatomy. And they're always, when they're doing surgeries, they're like having all these conversations about their whole life. I really hope if I have surgery someday, my surgeons aren't like talking about what they did last night. Because if I can't do this move and carry on a conversation. All right, my friends, we're going into 2 options for our triceps. If you feel good taking it over your head, right here. If that doesn't feel good to you, remember, my friends, you can hinge forward and take a kick back right here. You just have to take your hands out a little wide so you don't hit the back of your chair. What do we think about that? They're like having these complete conversations about the partying they did last night. Like, that's gonna be, if I ever have to surgery, that's what I'm asking my surgeon. You're not gonna be like having a conversation with anybody, are you? Focusing on what you're doing. All right, so we're really working into the back side of our body with our triceps here or here. I usually do a little bit of both just to kind of show that to you. We're gonna stick with the back of our body. We're gonna go into a row and a fly in 3, 2, and 1. So hinge forward, row narrow, fly it out to the side. I'm gonna go back to my little bit heavier weights now. So you can always change your weights. Now, the more you hinge forward, right, the more you have to kind of balance in your chair because your body weight is coming off the chair. And it also works more of the back of your body. I can be a little bit higher. I feel a little more stable if I'm seated in this one. Nice, so choose. Got it, Blair. I'm so glad you're able to join us. Nice, right here. Squeeze and open. Come on, hang on. There you are. Now I can actually see ya. 5 seconds to go. We're gonna turn to our right. We're gonna either use our weight or we're not. So face a little bit to your right. If you're seated, we're gonna bring that weight, if you're using the weight, behind the left knee and come into some donkey kicks. Now, if you're here because you've got a leg injury, then don't bother with your leg. You can take some more triceps. You could take some more biceps, or you could take some shoulder raises. Right, so you have a lot of options. Just choose an upper body move there instead. Otherwise, with or without that weight. Nice. Now you can also always choose to stand at any point in this class. Sometimes people like to stand for this move, even if they've been seated. Now, our left leg's gonna feel a little overworked as we go into set number 2, because it's gonna be all the way to the end before we get the donkey kicks in the right leg. So you might feel that the first couple of moves. Why does my left leg feel heavier? It's because we did our donkey kicks right here. 3, 2, and 1. There you go. There's that halfway point. Grab a drink. We're going to start back up at the top. We should have a little bit of time at the end to do a little balance work. All right. If you're using weights of any sort, don't go too heavy on the cardio portion. Nothing over 5 pounds here. I'll stick with 2s just because that's the smallest I have. We're going to heel dig overhead press this time. So take it here. All right, so last time we pressed forward, you can always press forward, right? If that bothers your shoulders, forward or overhead, you can march it, right? Or of course you can take overhead. You can alternate. You could alternate forward. So you've got some options, but if you're feeling okay, I'm gonna take those arms up overhead to work a little bit harder this round. All right, we got it. You know, we gotta build. We gotta build. We're really gonna be maxing out the heart rate towards the end of the 6 minutes. All right, 20 seconds to go right here, my friends. Ooh, I'm feeling those arms, getting some strength in today. So today is not all about cardio. Today is about getting some strength. So your average heart rate will be a little bit lower today than maybe it was on Tuesday. Tuesday was all about the cardio. All right, punch down, down, up, up. Really reaching through the whole body, moving it all. You got it right here. Down, down, up, up. Oh yeah. Heart rate starts to climb a little more. Good. Reach down, down, up, up. Moving around side to side. You got it. Looks great, Lindy. Awesome, Fran. Oh, loving it, Indy. Come on, come on. Rate rises. Breath rate rises. You might find you're gulping air a little bit. You don't want to feel too over, you know, we're totally gulping air. But you're going to feel that a little bit. 10 seconds. We're going to go into back kicks to the right and then switching back kicks to the left. Here we go. Kick, tap, kick, tap, kick, tap, kick, tap. And I love it, my friends. Some of you sit for some and then stand for some, right? You choose. Welcome, Lorraine. So glad you're able to join us again. So this is a little kickboxing move right here. Sometimes some kickboxing, some blocks and blast moves sneak their way in, right? We got it. 5 more seconds this side. We'll switch sides. We got it right here. Switch sides. Kick and tap, kick and tap. Sometimes we do a little rocking horse action here. Okay, but we're just playing with our kick today. Really focusing on kick, right? Kick. Use the glutes, use the hamstrings. We're getting a little extra of that today. And we're going for our kick out our heels and run, our bum kickers. 3, 2, and 1. Come on, right here. Come on, run it out. Run it out. Now, if you're standing, right, you can probably get your glute all the way to your heel, and you could even jog that if you wanted to. Right? We got to kick out a little wider, seated. I don't want you hitting your heel on your chair. Come on. Next 3 minutes, right? That heart rate continues to rise. So we get deep into our cardio. Knee pulls are next. But we're only halfway. 30 seconds to go right here. You look great, Lorraine. Awesome, Blair. Evelyn. You got it, Coach B. Come on. Chair is squeaky. I tell y'all that every class. I gotta remember to oil it. Normally I don't hear it as much because of the music. So normally Lorraine, we use music, but we needed a recording up and we keep getting booted when I use my music on the recording. All right, knee pulls, choose a side. Come on, pull, pull, pull. Remember, you keep your arms lower. You can really reach and pull and pull and pull. You got it, my friends. This one I always feel in the obliques. Those side ab muscles. 5 seconds. We will switch sides in 2 and 1. Switch, pull, pull, pull. Oh yeah, you got it, my friends. And then we are going to finish this cardio round with our jacks. Crazy jacks, if you will. If you choose, single side, regular, your choice coming up. You've never done a crazy jack. It's fun. 2 and 1. So here's our basic jack, single side jack. And if you're in that chair, crazy jack, which is kind of like a star jump if you were standing, right? Kick it up. Takes a lot of abdominal work because I'm not like slouching down here, right? I'm hinged. My back is straight. My abs are having to hold me up. My quads, hip flexors, everything's working. And I'm telling you, Coach B made it a full minute the first time, I think. I don't hardly make it a full minute. Woo, let's go right here. I gotta drop it down. Those are tough. But you can always drop out and then come back in if you like. This is maxing our heart rate out right here. We've got 12 seconds. We switch into strength. Come on, come on. We got this. 3, 2, and 1. So you can switch to a little bit heavier weight if you want. You can keep your lighter weight. Let's see, I always grab the heavier and I'll end up putting it down. But we're gonna tap under our knee. We can slow down a little bit, especially if you went to your heavier weights, right? So it's our shoulder muscles. Under the knee, under the knee, under the knee. Now, if you were like, I just don't want to use weights today, you can always leave your weights down, right? And you can move a little quicker. So if you weren't holding weights, you can keep a little more cardio into this, or we focus a little more on that strength. And so if I do it, go my lighter weights. Ooh, we got it right here. Come on. 10 seconds. Inner thigh work. So 2 moves here in a row, lifting these legs and working these arms. 3, 2, 1. So goalpost, tap the inner thigh. Now I can keep my arms lower. I can also take my arms higher and come more straight. It's gonna work your shoulders. You're gonna feel that pull down through your lats as well. We're getting our inner thighs. All kinds of goodness going on here. Nice, Fran. You got it, Lindy. This team is awesome. So strong. We go into our biceps next. We've got a few seconds here. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. So here's our half lift. Extend out, open, extend out, come in, release, half, extend, open, extend. Now it's that extension that adds that little extra stress. So anytime you can take the extension out, right? We could always half lift, open, close, release right here. Take the extension out anytime. And then put it back in. Anytime you choose. You got it, my friends. Nice. So new class alert Thursday today, 11:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It was length and strength, but we realized we have length and strength at 9 a.m. So it has been moved to Pilates Fusion. It's a combo of yoga, Pilates, a little strength, a little cardio. You can use a chair. I will model using a chair because we do flow through a vinyasa, but sometimes people don't want to flow through that vinyasa, and you can use a chair for that portion. You got it, my friends. I'm talking, so my arms are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Bend over, row, fly. And I realized I just forgot the tricep. That's okay, we'll get it next. See, I can't multitask. I cannot give you announcements and work out at the same time. I got it. Squeeze and fly. Squeeze and fly. You can bend a little deeper, right? That's going to bring more work, more balance into the body. You can stay a little bit higher. Tricep overheads or kickbacks are next. Here, my friends, 8 seconds. 3, 2, 1. So remember, you can take your kickbacks or you can take the weights up overhead. So a lot of times this overhead just doesn't feel good on people's shoulders, or if you've got some tightness in through your chest. So just take the kickbacks. I tend to do a lot of kickbacks, so I'm going to stick with the overheads just to get that variety today. Please, please do which one works best for you. If 2 weights becomes more than you want, you can always hold 1 weight by each end and take it right here. You got it. I'm just going to keep this 1 weight because we are going to go to that donkey kick next. We will face towards the left and the weight will come behind the right knee if we're using a weight. And that's in 12 seconds. Hang on. Nice and tall or stand. 3, 2, and 1. So if you're staying seated, angle a little bit to your left. Bring that weight behind the right knee if you choose. Kind of brace yourself on your chair and take your donkey kicks. This is also a great move to choose to stand up on. So if I wanted to stand up, great, I can use my chair for my balance and I can take it right here. Nice. So you've got those options. 30 seconds to go. We'll get a little bit of the calf, ankle, shin work today. And we'll stretch it out. So you will, of course, be able to stay seated for the calf, ankle, shin work, or I'll invite you to stand, getting a little bit of balance practice in 8 seconds. Do you know balance is good for us? 3, 2, and 1. So if you would like to stay seated in your chair, perfect choice. Heels can be down or you can lean back and lift your heels. We're going to point and flex, point and flex. It's going to work your calves, your shins. If you're lifting your feet up off the ground, it's going to work your abs. Or this is a fabulous move to get a little bit of balance practice by coming to stand, lift the ball, lift the heel, lift the ball, lift the heel. So you have both of those options there. Just finishing with a little ankle, calf, shin work, right? The first few, you do it for like 10 seconds. You're like, oh, this is so easy. It starts to burn a little bit. Oh, I love it. Lindsay V, Coach B's got her arms out. Yeah. Works that balance a little bit more. Works some shoulder work. See, I take ideas from you all. I love that. It's a little harder to balance there. We got it. Right here, you got about 10 seconds. Leave us a couple of minutes to stretch out. Hope my feet aren't dirty. I always think about this move when I show you my feet. 3, 2, and 1. So again, you can stay standing or have a seat in your chair. Heel down, flex the foot back towards you. Hinge forward, head above the heart. Just get that stretch down the back of the leg. That's what we finished with, so that's the stretch we'll start. And we'll switch that out, other side. Come on up. 2 choices for your quad stretch. You can turn in your chair, or if you're standing, you can reach down, pull your heel to your glute, or you can just take that leg, extend it back long, press back through the heel, raise up the arm that's on the same side. That's also going to stretch down through the quad and the hip flexor. So whichever of these 2 you prefer. And release. We'll swivel that over to the other side. Same option, heel to glute or that low lunge. Sure what my husband meant. My husband just peeked in my door and told me something. I don't know what it means, but I'll go find out in a couple of minutes. There, my friends. And then let's end with a little bit of an upper body stretch. Keep those hands behind your back. pull those knuckles down, roll the shoulders back, and maybe a little movement through the head, the neck. Right there. Oh, thank you all so much for joining me. Let's chair fit, my friends. With or without that chair. Have a gorgeous day. I'm going to just pop this recording off real quick. But